Hello and welcome to playing Skyrim as a support mage. And today we are going after Gulum-Ei in Solitude. If you're new here, the rules are simple. I cannot deal direct damage, save for shouts. Everything else is fair game. Basically, companions and summons do the heavy lifting and I keep them alive. First obstacle on the way to Solitude was these bandits. Seeing as bandits gave absolutely no issue up to this point, I thought this was going to be easy. I was wrong. Like, very wrong. It was almost embarrassing. Today served as a great reminder that I am a squishy mage and am not good in a fight. Because holy hell, I get folded a lot today. This is what I get for putting every single point into magic and nothing into health. To avoid making this video an hour long, we are going to skip the next two deaths. It was the exact same thing, one shot by an arrow. The new plan is simple. First archer gets sent to the moon. Second archer, turn against his friends. This guy strafes better than I do. Honestly, with the archers neutralized, the rest wasn't even that bad.
This is the end for you. Can't wait to count up.
Bandits and thieves. Men like these raid our town every year.
Now ain't this is
Oh shit, there's one more. Get him, Eric.
it's nothing.
To put you down.
I love this fight. We are routed.
With the final bandit defeated, we are now free to loot. Fun fact about this location, you enter this cave, go out this exit, And find this stump, there's also a chest. The key to this chest is also in the Banner Chief. Next along my path, I found some very unlucky royalty. A quick look in their pockets told me this is going to be worth it. I don't really know what I was expecting, but I wanted a bigger fight. Lucky for me, not even 2 seconds down the road, I found this ransacked carriage. Wasn't much, but it was worth taking. Stopping by Dragon's Bridge, I take everything of value. When for a very brief moment, the sins of my past came back to haunt me. Oh well, I'll keep stealing anyways. However, today, karma was out in full force. Not even 20 seconds past Dragon's Bridge, a random orc jumped me. It's not even the old orc, it's just orc. Finally reaching Solitude, a thought crossed my mind. Can you actually save Ragavir? We attempt a couple different methods. Charge into stands didn't quite work. Waiting for them to begin the animation, then jump the stands didn't quite work either. Attempt 3 and I settled for just saving a piece of him, but that is one heavy head.
This here axe in full swing is a right terrible sight.
Some gate guard you are.
I think I expected more.
This new armor fits me like a glove.
Unfortunately, I must have hit someone with that because they all went hostile. This time, I just watched from the stands and I still got jumped. I'm still not completely sure what exactly happened. Anyways, it's time to go bother Gulum-Ei.
So, what do we have here? Let me guess. By your scent, I'd say you were from the guild. But that can't be true, because I told Mercer I wouldn't deal with them anymore. I don't deal in land or property. Now, if you're looking for goods, you've come to the right person. Oh, wait. Did you say Golden Glow Estate? My apologies. I'm sorry to say I know very little about that, bee farm, was it? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I can't be expected to remember every deal I handle. I don't care what you promise. If I tell you the buyer's name and word gets around, it could ruin me.
Just bring any of them, lad. Can't risk
Well,
thirsty customers
now that you
without
mention
a
it,
drink.
there is something I've been trying to get my hands on. I have a buyer looking for a case of Firebrand wine. It just so happens to be a single case in the Blue Palace. Bring it to me, and we'll talk about Golden Glow Estate.
Yes, yes, fine. Just hurry. Mustn't keep the customer.
It just feels right, son.
With the wine secure, it's time to cash in on that deal.
Ah, I see you have the wine. Hand it over, and we'll talk. Good. Can't have the buyer getting impatient and looking elsewhere for this, can we? Here, take this. I certainly can't use it, but I suppose I need to pay you something for the goods. Not at all. I consider it an investment in prolonging my life. As far as Golden Glow Estate goes, I'll tell you what I know. I was approached by a woman who wanted me to act as the broker for something big. She flashed a bag of gold in my face and said all I had to do was pay Arangoth for the estate. I brought in the coin and walked away with her copy of the deed. Not at all. I tend not to ask too many questions when I'm on the job. I'm sure you understand. However, I did notice she was quite angry, and it was being directed at Mercer Frey. In this business, we rarely deal in names. Our identity comes from how much coin we carry. Look, that's all I know. I never promised you I'd have all the answers. Now, since our transaction is done, I'll be on my way. Our business has concluded, and you're standing in my way.
Oh, here's a fun little tidbit. You don't actually have to follow him. What I always do is I just wait an hour and just go straight to the warehouse. That way you don't have to wait for him to slowly walk the whole way there.
Good day, friend. Keeping well?
Oh yeah, when I was at the Blue Palace, I also grabbed a couple new spells just to be a little more helpful in the fight. This one is called Weaken. It reduces enemy attack damage by 20%. I picked up Frenzy because Fury hasn't been doing it lately. I picked up a stronger ward spell just so it doesn't keep breaking every time I use it. And that's pretty much it. Going into this, I really did want to try and be stealthy because I failed every single time so far. And it went pretty well for a little bit. Unfortunately, the East Empire Wardens found Eric, so technically it wasn't completely my fault, but the level 20 sneak certainly wasn't helping anything. Oh well, I guess we'll cut our way through after all. There wasn't a whole lot to talk about except for really just this right here. Yeah, for some reason, again, the skeleton champion does not want to play nice with summons. I'm pretty sure it's a Creation Club spell, which I'm guaranteed has something to do with it. Anyways, after clearing everything out, I take everything of value. And then it's time to go to the next room. Well, isn't that just my luck? Take two and we avoid the tripwire this time. I didn't realize this at first, but Weaken actually affects all enemies in a radius, so I just keep spamming it for no real reason.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed again. Is that the best you can do? You won't get the best of me. I cannot best you.
Little did I know this would be the beginning of a very unfortunate series of events. Attempt 3, tripwire, bandits, spiders, and then I get jumped by another bandit. Bandits, spiders, and last bandit. This time, I'm gonna save. Moving on to our next group of friends, and it started off pretty well.
Over here.
Once again, though, them archers are kicking my ass.
You ready to die today, huh?
This is the end for you.
Yes, I do mean to use rally because that stops him from running away, making him easier to kill.
Time to die, hero.
I thought this was going to be the end, you know, last group, just the boss. It didn't quite go that way. Yes, that's right. Once again, we get fucked by the archer. Quite frankly, it was a bit of a downward spiral from there. Every single time I peeked around a corner or found an enemy, they shot me and almost killed me. I really do think it's finally time I start looking into either better armor or a better armor spell. I even panic used the level up I was pocketing to help deal with all the archers. And of course, I used magic because that's my default. Every time I say to myself, I'm gonna put more into health next time because I have nothing in health, it's all in magic, but I never learn. I'm starting to think I have a real problem. Taking a slightly different approach on the boss, I thought I'd have an advantage. Nope. The second attempt, I throw out my summon right away, so I can buy myself a little bit of time. I then try to close the gap so I can cast Weaken on them, as the reduction in damage can be pretty significant. As you can see, that went really well for me. Third time's the charm, I changed basically nothing and it worked out.
This little game. Do your worst. Now you're mine.
Your victory is yours. I submit.
I also make sure to use Frenzy on their archer, so that way Gulum-Ei can keep him busy. I don't really know if he can or cannot die. I'm assuming he has the essential tag, making it so that he can't actually die. But I honestly have no clue. If he died here, I don't know what would happen. But that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. I have to say, after all these years, I had no idea he knew magic.
I'll gladly kill you myself.
No sign of him.
Holy hell, finally. That took way too many tries.
Now there's no need to do anything rash. This isn't as bad as it seems. I was gonna tell Mercer about everything, honestly. Please, he'll have me killed. All right. It's Carlia. Her name is Carlia. Mercer never told you about her? Carlia is the thief responsible for murdering the previous guildmaster, Gallus. Now she's after Mercer. Help? No. Look, I didn't even know it was her until after she contacted me. Please, you have to believe me. I don't know. When I asked her where she was going, she just muttered, "Where the end began." Here, take the Golden Glow estate deed as proof. And when you speak to Mercer, tell him I'm worth more to him alive.
With all that out of the way, I have a date with some loot.
What did you need?
All that's left is to turn in the quest and be
Gulum-Ei give
done.
up any information on our buyer? No, it can't be. I haven't heard that name in decades. This is grave news indeed. She's someone I hope to never cross paths with again. Carlia destroyed everything this guild stood for. She murdered my predecessor in cold blood and betrayed the guild. After we discovered what she'd done, we spent months trying to track her down, but she just vanished. Carlia and I were like partners. I went with her on every heist. We watched each other's backs. I know her techniques, her skills. If she kills me, there'll be no one left that could possibly catch her. If only we knew where she was. There's only one place that could be. The place where she murdered Gallus. A ruin called Snowvale Sanctum. We have to go out there before she disappears again. Yes, I'm going with you, and together we're going to kill her. Here's your payment for Solitude. Prepare yourself and meet me at the ruins as soon as you can. We can't let her slip through our fingers.
We're going to end it there. We go after Carlia next time. As always, thank you for watching and have a great day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.